number one. Okay. Ooh, it's got the paper version of two really dope scenarios. Damn, this is a big book. What the fuck? Dude, this is incredible. This is like an 80-page fucking double book. Oh, and this, I don't know if you can see the picture. Uh, this guy here,
Kind of.
but this guy wrote the scenario on Murder House, or Murder Shack. So we gotta run some of his other stuff. Scott Dorward.
Oh,
Yo, what up?
what is up? What's up?
Chilling, just doing an on-screen opening of my Call of Cthulhu Keeper pack. Dude,
Fuck yeah.
we got stats for the AK-47, bro. All right.
All right, heard that.
Apparently, there's a whole Cold War setting where the Russians are trying to like wake up Cthulhu or some shit.
Ooh,
Yeah, that would be fun. Dude, we got fucking actual physical handouts that I can hand to you at a table. Can you believe that? Holy
a
shit.
table.
Whoa,
that'd
they
be
still
sick.
make those?
Yeah,
let's
bro.
let's check out the
I didn't
screen
know they made
itself.
tables anymore.
All right.
Classic.
Oh, and it's the low profile style. Can't like my green screen's fucking me here. Whatever. It's cool. You'll just have to take my word for it. Oh, and the art on it is beautiful. Fuck yeah. And then what else? It came with this two giant fucking maps. This one. Liverpool. Oh, what is... Yo. The Great Old One's Dark Prize. Togungska. Got a giant fucking world map. That's sick. What else?
Did you order a Kickstarter or something?
No, it was just it was like $25 to get a keeper screen, and it came with two scenarios and like a ton of physical shit. I think they're just trying to offload it because everybody gets PDFs now. Little local map. Oh, baby. This is dope. Alright, now to fucking Tetris this back in the way it was. Oh, how's your week been, guys? I know it's only Monday. Ugh.
Pretty good. I unpacked my my new
nice.
CNC machine.
Fuck yeah.
Dude, the thing was... It's a monster. I had to put it on my old dining table.
Bro.
So now my dining table is my CNC table. What up, Sean?
What up, Shouty?
What's going on, Shawty? Shawty?
Spell the Shouties. Oh, don't tell me I fucking... Okay, no, I didn't. I thought I immediately fucked the corners up.
I don't care that my clock is behind. Stupid fucking computer. Put me on roll 20.
Keeper screen pack. Would buy again. Wait. God damn it. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
What the fucking fuck? Get in there, Sonny Jim.
Say the 15th?
Today is the 15th.
Yes, it is.
Better than the rest.
Sweet.
Is it Prime Day?
It's either
Tomorrow
today or
and Wednesday.
tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. We can all order our anime waifu cards. Thank
Totally
God.
getting myself an anime waifu pillow.
Thank God. Thank God for Prime Day.
Order the same laptop again.
I'm down. As long as we like,
Yes.
let's go for $1,000 this time.
Oh shit.
We could all buy parts to a PC and just send it back and forth.
Dude, I was I was watching Copa America last night, right? And
Hmm.
like we were watching people just like get into the stadium, just like crash the gates and everything. And I'm like, dude, I'm like, I remember going to a Dolphins Ravens game, like I don't know, 6, 7 years ago. It was when we went, Cole. And like I was like, I remember just walking into the stadium. Like they didn't even look at the tickets. We just
Yeah.
did. And like the guy's like, "No, man, that would never happen." He's like, "They check tickets at every single game." And I'm like, "Okay, bro." I was like, "I'm sorry to offend you, but like
No,
it's
they
like
don't.
21-0 in the first 5 minutes of the game, and they let us right in the stadium." It was like, he was
They're
so
just like,
offended. I was
maybe they'll
like,
buy
"Damn,
a
I got
fucking beer and a hot dog when they're in here. Let them in.
Yep.
Alright,
Uh,
let's double check the screen. Okay, stream is working. Testing the microphone. Okay, we're good.
Test.
Your microphone is working.
Mm,
Well,
oh
how's
my
everybody
goodness.
feeling?
Good, dude.
pretty good, man.
I feel like waking up a giant ancient dragon.
Yeah, right? I mean, definitely that
Game
is the
Game?
vibe. Before we get to that, we're gonna do a 5 episode sidebar. No, I'm just kidding.
Hell yeah.
Gam Gam's boogie
We're
or something?
tell
We're
me
gonna
you
go
wrote
to
a
Gam
one
Gam. Well,
shot.
Gam Gam's childhood.
Tell me you wrote a one shot based on Inside Out, and we're gonna play Game Game's Emotions.
Yes. Jesus. Yeah, that could be kind of fun though.
In like a
Gam Gam.
yeah, hell yeah.
Except like her fear is just that she's just shit her pants at this age.
I want to play Depression.
Gam Gam doesn't have depression. She's got like anger, horniness, boss bitch. I guess that's not a feeling. Yes.
It's a state of
Sometimes I feel
mind.
like a boss bitch.
What is
It's
going
like, I feel
on?
a boss bitch today.
Dude,
Yeah, that's the days I wear pantsuit. Exactly.
oh, no fucking gold.
Think I might do the same. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Ugh.
Okay. Yeah, grab your stuff. We're gonna get going
You
in
guys are
just a
coming
second
with
here.
me. I'm seeing crazy looking now.
Be right back. Gotta change my batteries.
All right. Good when you boys are. What's that? What's that? What's that? What is it? I can't hear you.
Poop? Is it poop?
Should that be Gam Gam?
Hold on, let me move my. That's pretty sick, dude. And I feel like that's one of the few that's gonna be purple.
Yeah,
I like it.
trying to get it purple.
I like it a lot.
I like the Gam Gam.
Bacon, Mrs. Gam Gam.
Where's Gam Gam?
Well, that might be Gam Gam. We're not certain yet.
What
If you
might
can't
be
find
Gam
her, just zoom out. I promise she's
Oh,
there.
I'm not looking at. Yeah, I'm not looking at that. That's fine.
That will also do it every single time. Every single time.
I'm opening Siren's Gate.
Right.
Hey, fuzzy little freeloaders. The fuck? There we go. Wilhelm. Ah, shit.
Wilhelm scream.
Yeah, that's gonna be Gam Gam. It's not. It's supposed to be a PNG. It's a JPG of a PMG.
Wait.
Oh, this one got me too.
And
Oh no.
it's a goddamn MMORPG.
Yeah, right? We're gonna go back to original Gam Gam.
Chippendales MMORPG. Chippendales MMORPG.
Oh, guys. Here we go. We'll use that when we need it. All
So do you
right.
want spooky
Is everybody
wizard
back?
tower
Philly back?
vibes?
Obviously.
Cool.
There's Lord Nucleus.
Well, hello there,
But
dearies.
hello there. Top of the morning to you.
Oh my god, can Gam Gam please sound like Mrs. Doubtfire?
It's your Virginia Doubtfire.
You Virginia gang.
Gam Gam was actually Pop Pop dressed as Gam Gam. Oh no. The conspiracy goes deep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I think that helped
Virginia.
actually.
Where did I get this?
There we go. It's better. No moving gifts.
Sirenscape had an upgrade since last time.
Alright. Alright. Wait.
How's everybody?
Good, man. How are you?
No, everybody wants to know how you are. You tell us how you are.
Great. I'm great.
He's great.
Oh, I feel grand.
Grand and great.
That is so good to hear. I'm glad that you feel grand. All right. Do any of you guys want to do the recap? Do you think you can do it better than me? That's messed up.
Better than me? You? You think
You
you're
doing it
better
better than me? Think you can do it better than me?
Think you can do it better than me?
Oh.
No, I don't think I can do it better than you. You have quite the showmanship when you do this.
All right.
All right.
But I know it was 2 weeks, and just an announcement. I'm gonna miss next week. Also, I'll be at camp. So
Oh,
Camp. I totally forgot about camp.
I know this might be my last year. It's a lot these days.
Yeah,
This year, it's just me and Dan Lee. Sean's gonna be there a couple days.
dude, we're not getting any younger, man. We can't drink
He's
vodka and
very
vomit and then go
young.
through a full 16-hour day.
That didn't happen. No, it did though.
It did though.
It's okay. It was only the first day we were there.
First day, first year ever.
Yeah.
Great impressions were made.
Yeah. Yeah.
sounds like it.
It's okay, because only Cole and Sean knew. Gary might have had an inkling, but he definitely didn't do
No,
anything about it.
Chris? No.
Oh, Chris knew. Yeah, Chris knew.
All right. So, welcome back to the show. Boom, boom, boom. Anybody who's listening to the garbage so far, this is, Monday Night Balladeers, aka PTSD&D, aka You Might Be Muted, aka some friends who play D&D together. So, Billy, if you want to roll that beautiful, creepy music, or no, do the dun dun. The stone door opening. It's not what I meant.
No, dearie.
And then let's hit this intro. Welcome to the world of Veranos, a world currently engulfed in crisis, as it is assaulted by another realm. But a brave group of adventurers and their allies are determined to see this threat vanquished. All right, so where we pick up, you guys had basically not witnessed. You were attacked by this guy. He was pretty powerful. He mind controlled people, but he ran away when you were going to kill him, which sucked. But hey.
What does this guy look like? I forget.
And okay, so he was a space warrior. You've encountered many of those at this point. They are towering figures in heavy armor, carrying large weapons. Even the lowliest of space warriors, extremely powerful in your realm, but this one was extra tall and hulking. He had a staff that seemed to have an 8-pointed star and human flesh on it and stuff. And his armor was crimson red with spikes all over it. And anywhere there was flat space was etched with runes. These runes actually turned your spells back upon you. It was very, very difficult to face. And once you even got his helmet off, he was bald, but every bit of exposed skin was etched with these same runes. Definitely some sort of he was definitely your equivalent of a magic user. You're not sure necessarily how that works in the realm from which these space warriors come. But yeah, he had a lot of tricks up his sleeve. In addition to being very martially powerful, he had AoE attacks. He was throwing the spells back at you guys. He mind controlled 20 people. I think more than that. It was wild. But he ran through the back wall where you were fighting and dropped a grenade behind him to jump onto a ship, a gunship that flew away. and he had what you were able to determine is while he was, for better lack of a better term, distracting you guys. His compatriots were robbing magical runes and sigils from a nearby watchtower. These runes and sigils could be used to gain access to the Bukius estate, which is usually heavily protected by magical wards and spells. The Bukius estate, of course, being like the local in this area. I mean, they're some of the richest people in the whole realm. But obviously, this area you were in is like owned by them, so they're even more, well known. Very well known trading family. Matriarch is an Amethysth dragon. She's like crystally purple, super nice lady. We think we haven't met her yet, but maybe. And she's got this crazy family. Which one of her grandchildren is in your party? That's Nugbug, yay! So you guys went back to the Boogies estate to warn them. Upon arriving, there was this beautiful town, like everything is gold and amethyst, like it's really, really nice. You were greeted as, long overdue guests, Nugbug especially. It had been, I think we determined around 4 years that he had been gone, or maybe closer to 5. You witnessed, a very tense sort of like royal court being held, where the Order of Our Silver Lady was trying to convince Nugbug's uncle, Hugbug Hugarius, not Nugius, but Hugius Bugius, to basically wake up Gam Gam, the dragon who rules their family. She's super powerful ancient dragon. So he didn't want to do it, and they were like, "You need us to, like, or we need you to. You have to do this. She's a member of our order, high ranking. We need her opinion. Blah blah blah." But you found out that she like really sleeps all the time. She's been awake for less than a day at a time in the past like 5 years. So she doesn't really wake up that much. Your Uncle Hugbug runs the day to day of the family and the estate. He holds court and all that stuff. And your parents, Dugbug, Dugius Bugius, and Yavugbug, or Yavugius Bugius, Evugius Bugius, they actually take care of like the trading end, and they make all the money and they do the business deals and they keep the estate like powerful while Hugbug runs the day to day, right? I think Game of Thrones, like your parents are like if the spider and the eunuch were married and work together. Uh, you know, like they're not actually like that involved in the public side, but like they make all this shit happen behind the scenes. So, that's sort of where we find ourselves, a little more than that. So, the end of the day, you guys decided like there was this whole argument with the family. Your dad was like, "We have to wake up Gam Gam." Your uncle was like, "No way." All you guys were like, "Hey man, you seem fucking evil and we don't like you and we think you should wake up Gam Gam." And he was like, "None of your opinions matter. Like, I don't even know who you guys are, whatever." So it was decided though that there would be a family vote in the morning after breakfast because even if Hugarius, they got checks and balances, you know what I mean? So even if Hugarius doesn't want to wake up Gam Gam, if the whole family votes to be like, we want to wake up Gam Gam, then they have to wake up Gam Gam. That's just the way the rules are written. That's the way Gam Gam put them in place to keep any one family member from like taking over or doing anything crazy. So you're gonna have one of those type votes in the morning. We were headed off to bed and we had a few things go down. Not really go down, but the first, most importantly, was Holden had a date with Yavara, and I think it went well.
Hell
Even
yeah.
though Holden smoked beforehand
So
and
cute.
smelled like patchouli, it still went well. They held hands and walked on the ramparts of the family estate
Sakchuli.
after a dinner. Yeah, it was quite
So-
touching. And it's not 100%, but Yavara was essentially recruited to travel on the Astro submarine with you guys,
Yes.
which is super cool. That's an inroad to the Lady of Our Silver Lady and a girlfriend for Holden. Yay! I mean, maybe we don't know. There's
I
no
think.
label
Hold
right
on.
now.
I
That's
think I
what's
actually
exciting.
wrote down
Well,
how
it would
many
not be
people,
lying,
but we
actually.
can go over the nitty gritty later.
No,
I
it's all in the
guess.
notes.
Oh yeah, you put it there. Perfect.
Yeah, like everybody who's coming on the sub. Is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
Everybody's coming on the sub.
Remember, you can only have 120 people. You need 60 minimum. And then
Only
you know,
120, you said.
so far you have 30 Loxodons, Yavara, Barnabas, and 6 trusted pirates, and Saveron. So you got lots of open space. In the notes, there's also a list of potential factions and places you can find allies and people for the submarine.
That's the one Gastro submarine.
Yeah, the
Yes, the
Gas-
the cloacal,
gastrointestinal.
Oh,
the
the
cloacal
gastro-
gastro submarine.
The
So-
gastro.
One of my roommates
Drawing
had a friend over the
astral.
other night, and he started a rock band, and they have a song about cloacas. And I'm trying to
Nice.
get the rights to play it here live on the Air Force.
He-
Okay.
Nice.
He sounds like a real
nice.
stand-up dude.
Yeah.
love a
The
good
other thing
song
that
about
happened
cloacas.
was, yeah, Nugbug had a heartfelt conversation with his mother and father and his closest brother, Rugbug. Basically, he laid it all out there. He was like, "Hey, check it out. I'm fucking essentially super cursed, but it's awesome because I don't have to breathe anymore, and I'll probably live forever. But you know, like it's cool. Like I have all these powers now and shit." You told him you were a mummy lord. And they
Sure
were
did.
like super supportive. Your dad was like, "This is great. You're gonna run the family forever. Like even when Gam Gam dies, you'll still be around." And your mom was like, you know, very momish. She was like, "Well, as long as you're happy with this, then we're happy with this. I just want to make sure that you're happy. That's what matters to us." Like it's kind of maybe not scary, but like uncertain and new to her. You know what I mean? But yeah, you know, so far anybody you've confided in hasn't been against you necessarily. You have some religious cousin brothers you probably know what's about. You know, and sisters. And keep saying brothers. The girls in the family too.
I feel like everyone should be like Gam Gam, so it's like mom, and dad.
No,
That's
you
nice.
already all have matching names. Why did you lie? Quug Bug and Bug Bug and
Mima.
Bug Bug, Brub Bug. I mean, come on.
True. It's true.
That would just be Glug, Glug Glug, and Nug Nug, and Dug Dug, and Rug Rug, and Quug Quug.
Now they all just
Oh, no.
sound like Neanderthals.
And now it's pure chaos. Okay, so that's essentially what we're gonna pick up though. You had an awesome conversation with your parents. If there's anything else you want to cover, you can pick there. Whole night tomorrow.
Nice, okay.
Other than that, it'll be long rest and then morning and breakfast. And hey guys, how was that for an intro?
That was a pretty awesome intro.
Pretty
You
good
didn't
intro.
do the whole.
All right, from the top. Do it again. Do it again.
Welcome to the world of Piranha.
Take 2.
What are you talking about? Yes, I did. That was
You're
the
not
first
paying
thing I did.
I must have missed it.
I opened with that.
Open your
Oh
ears.
God! Welcome to the.
No, I think maybe Sirenscape was too loud. There we go. I have to have it at almost nothing for it not to be like blasting.
I get it. All right, I'm gonna find the breakfast room. You guys, if there's anything else you want to do before long rest accomplishes and the next day begins, now is the time to do it.
I think just a reminder, we had spoken about making sure everyone was safe through the night. And
Yes, you did.
Father said that he had the archers.
So yeah, the
His
Shadow
command.
Guard, as they're called, which is the invisible archers that Holden saw because he had to see invisibility up. Your father is the commander of the Shadow Guard. Again, like your Gangam set up like certain rules to prevent, you know, abuse of the family and of the system. So your father's in charge of Shadow Guard. You guys have, you know, you have extra invisible guards outside your rooms and such. You know, that is definitely on the table. Yes.
Oh, also didn't tell Uncle that I found what he was looking for.
No, of course you did not. I mean, you haven't really spoken to him yet, right?
What is the test
Like
roll?
one-on-one.
Tested roll?
Yeah, my bad.
Sickle?
Anyway,
It's okay. Roll as many dice
are
as
we
you
able
want.
to
Oh, man.
are we able to? I don't know. I was thinking about crafting some special rounds.
Yeah, I mean, I would assume you have like sort of at least a basic set of tools on you, so you'd be able to do something like that.
No. I'm thinking about like whatever goes on today. If we get downtime,
round?
like realistically, he wouldn't want to make it like in the bedroom after a date and be like, "Sorry, I gotta fucking paint this
Well, no, like-
Warhammer mini, babe. Give me like 6 hours." Like,
Your day was over. It was you
Right.
guys had already been through a serious fight. It was late at night at this point. Like y'all are definitely heading for bed. There's not really much more you can do, like outside of some late night work in your bedroom before you go to sleep.
okay. I'm gonna type something to you while we continue the role play of what I'm trying to get done with this
Okay,
round.
okay.
But yeah, that's what Holden will do. He'll look for like a workshop or something after the meeting.
Cool. Or after the breakfast meeting?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think he wants to try to get that shit done early. If there's time, he'll do it.
Well, then we're having brunch. Don't worry about it.
Remember, in D&D, like, not getting a good night's sleep isn't real. You can just say, I rest for 8 hours, and you get 8 hours of rest. So, like, you're good. You can wake up early, chipper, ready to make some rounds.
I
All
get
right.
8
Well,
hours
then what I'm
sleep.
trying to do is basically store a spell slot on a round and put one of my spells on it.
Okay. What spell and what level?
Probably cure wounds at 4th level.
Okay, so you can roll proficiency.
Okay. A proficiency
Or,
modifier.
is it tinkering, or like what would be? Yeah.
Oh yeah, it would be for like a tool with proficiency. Okay, I'll
Yeah,
roll
like
with.
roll like a tool with proficiency.
Nice.
Oh yeah, you
No,
make
hold
that
on.
round.
Damn it. Damn it. 17. I always forget how to find my
Oh,
proficiency
even more?
modifier.
It says it on the front of your character sheet,
Where?
right next to your walking speed. Like the
Oh,
dead
6.
center
Plus
of the
6,
right.
23. 23.
Yeah. Okay. So say I thought you got a 19. So same thing. Like yeah, you make the round.
Okay.
It is stable. You're able to effectively mark it, so you know which one it is. It's
Mhm.
not an issue.
Cool. And my question is, and maybe we should find this out when I use it. I'm looking at the round like, I wonder if this is still gonna like shoot them with a bullet and then heal them. But oh well, we'll find out.
Oh well, we'll find out. Classic.
Yeah, I won't take any more time with that. I think that's very generous. And the idea was to store it, and then next time I long rest, I can keep the round and I'll still have full spell slots.
Okay.
Like for today, I'm gonna knock off that 4th level for making it. But that's up to you. That was my idea of it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Alright, that's it. It's a little bit of
Anybody
soldering and a little bit of pulling off around and switching gunpowder for some fucking herbs, I think. Maybe some ground up healing herbs.
Yeah, exactly that. So you guys can explore the map a little more if you want. I've revealed a lot more areas. The area in the bottom where I moved all the characters to, that's where the breakfast meeting is going to happen. The area up top is like your bedrooms and guest suites. So, just so you can
Nice.
see it, keep that in mind, help form the theater of the mind for everyone.
Well, this is sick.
Yeah, wow.
So again, you're sleeping in the bedrooms, but I already moved everybody
I like the
out of the bedrooms.
bathrooms right there. That's great.
Yeah, you never know when you got to take a pool.
And you know that's the part like hanging over the wall. That's funny.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What would you guys do before the meeting?
Hmm.
Beth's getting used to using his blunderbuss.
Oh, you like going back to shoot off your blunderbuss a bunch?
Yeah.
Now I wrote down what we wanted to do for the stats.
The blunt or bus.
Yeah.
It shoots weed, man.
It shoots weed smoke, bruh.
Yeah, cone of smoke. Weren't we working on that?
Yeah,
A
I think
cone of
that's what it
smoke
was. It
shot?
was cone of smoke.
Cone of
Well,
Kush.
that's essentially what it is. I mean, it like yeah. So we decided it was a 15-foot radius. You rolled a hit with range attack. Or no, they all have to roll dexterity against your spell DC. And then if they get hit, it's only 2d6 plus 2 damage, but they have to make a check or be confused. Which means they just like stand there or randomly walk in a direction. They're just like essentially don't do anything.
Yes.
They respond to everything 10 seconds slower.
Well, they have to
They're
keep
always
rolling.
curious.
So you can be all fucked up for a minute.
They're always curious when the next pizza pie is gonna come.
My one of my soccer coaches had a poster that said marijuana. They should respond to hate speech. That's always about
Yo, can you get that mic all up in your mouth?
all of it.
Whatever,
Thanks.
it's better than the normal. He's
He
a
did
million
fix
miles
it like
away
a
from
while
the mic.
ago. Hey, didn't you fix it last session? You figured out there was something wrong with it? Oh no, we were playing BG, that's what it was, and he fixed it.
Yeah. Well,
Yay.
apparently the mic's like mainly for Xbox. That's why you have to unplug your Xbox. So like, because it will always turn it on. It'll directly go to it and make it the main. So,
All right. So, wow. So, this is it. It's unless you guys have anything else you want to do, everybody gets a great night's sleep. Billy makes a healing round. Fetha, you gain proficiency with ranged weapons
Hell yeah.
or firearms.
Ooh, so
Specifically
hold on,
firearms.
maybe
So it lets you fire it without
maybe
penalty.
I would have a meditation moment.
Okay. Is there any specific question you're pondering or person you're trying to conjure in your meditation moment?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what's going on with Uncle Hug.
Okay. So, yeah, that's fine. You can meditate. I'm going to have a wisdom check, not a save, just a raw check to see how good you connect with your elven ancestry and the spirits of the world. The raw check is when you just
Did that
click
not
the
go
plus
through?
sign under the number. No,
Oh,
it
it
didn't come
did.
through, unfortunately.
Oh, hold on, wait, that was weird.
can we get some flute music for this spell?
It's not coming through. Very weird.
Are you guys not hearing it?
Very what? Oh, wait, maybe I need to click on the character? What the heck?
In 5 minutes, like 6 wisdom checks are just gonna drop, like fucking Kanye's new album.
Yeah, hold on. Let me just refresh this page, see if that helps.
Make sure your Beyond 20 add-on is up to date, also, because that's what transfers the roll. I'm gonna take this opportunity to get my dice chest together.
How do I fix the add-on?
So if you go to the 3 lines over there, oh no, where is it? And
Oh,
then
wait.
add-ons and themes, and beyond 20, it'll be under extensions.
Extension.
Oh wait, 3 lines on Roll20?
Just on your browser, like all the way up and to the right. Right under the red X. Or what browser are you using is a better question.
Sorry.
No idea.
That's your problem right there.
It's probably under extensions or add-ons if there's like a general tool list you can open.
It does say... Yeah, it doesn't say there's any, like, updates. Alright, let me try something else.
Click features and traits on your character. I think that worked. Something popped up.
That was the crossbow. The heck? Let me see, will wisdom save go through? Nope, wisdom
Nope.
save doesn't go through either.
Click your features and traits on your character sheet. That might
You
sync it
did
up.
roll a crossbow, which was cool.
Yeah. Alright, I'm on
Happening.
features and traits.
Try a roll now. See if it synced it up.
Oh, I see. Oh,
Well,
very odd.
You might
mean,
just have to raw dog this one, man.
Yeah.
You got a D20 near you?
I'm gonna
Oh,
use
our
physical
channel went
dice here.
through.
So that wasn't. Let me see if any of my checks work. Nope, not con, not dexterity.
Well, what
Um,
check did you need to do? Wisdom?
Yeah,
Yes.
I have a +0, so
Oh, I thought you'd be wiser. You want me to
alright,
roll
well
it for
then
you?
I'll just do this.
Roll this D20 right now.
You could do /roll space d20 in the yeah.
Natural
bam.
20. Yep.
Lame.
Alrighty, 7. So with a 7, you're not privileged to any new information, but you are reminded that your parents talked during your conversation about how when they first got together and started dating, your family was still holding masses in the Serpent Temple, and your uncle was the one who was really into it, and then that sort of fell off eventually. You still don't know why or can't remember why. You remember that you remember a little bit more from the ritual. You know now without a doubt, I mean, not that you had a doubt before, that he put that memory in your mind of, wanting to get those stones. Like he sent you out on this quest. Like he put like a high level sort of Gia spell on you. And you also are granted a vision. That vision you see in Empire, you see the world of Veranos, and it's not conquered by space warriors. It's conquered by cold, undying, uncaring undead. It's
Oh,
mummy
wonderful.
lords rolling mummies. You see this vision, right? You see them conquering all lands. You see their ships sailing the seas. You see them ruling the world. You see the charred, decaying remains of Sovereign ships and similar technology. You see the bodies of dead space warriors and just these undead ruling the realm. But then you see a storm on the ocean, a storm with such ferocity and such magnitude that it wipes out everything on the ocean. All their ships are destroyed. Their port towns are all ravaged. And then you see the storm move inland and it takes over the whole world. And as you see this massive storm front rolling across the plains of undead and, the green hills that still remain and just the world that you call home, there's lightning flashes, lightning like the magnitude you've never seen. It's like one bolt lights up the whole sky because it just spider webs. and you see in those lightning flashes, you see the shape of a giant serpent. And sometimes when the lightning flashes and the giant serpent takes shape, there's like red lightning in one spot that looks like its eye, staring directly at whatever your point of view is for the dream. So yeah, you get all that off a 7.
So that's something.
That's all you get for free this game.
Okay, wait, real quick before we keep going. When I click on my saves or my X, it opens like a graph showing like the total score, the moderate modifier, the base score. But if I hit the die part, it doesn't roll.
That's weird. I mean,
I'll work on
I
it.
would just try, if you can, try closing everything and reopening it. That sometimes works.
All right, give me a second.
All right, so anybody else, anything before morning time? If not, tell me what you're eating for breakfast. They have anything you might want.
Well, first, is anybody doing anything?
I'm just getting long rest.
I want to take the opportunity to take some of what's mine that's laying around the castle. Things that are
Okay.
valuable may have been misplaced by me and rightfully belong to me now.
Sure. Are you doing this like you're like sneaking out of your room after dark, or what's the situation with that?
Specifically, I know this is a well-guarded castle, and
Yeah, very
I'm
well
looking at
guarded.
the guards, and when they change shifts, I happen to notice that they're pretty isolated when they turn the corner there. And all I really need is something magical, something that I can play with. So I'm thinking I'm just going to tackle one and do the old Indiana Jones replace the idol with the sand. Rip off something magical and replace it with something about the same weight.
Off of the
Apologize
guard?
and be on my way. Yes, indeed.
Oh, this is brilliant. Okay. 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 So stealth, I need a stealth roll and a is it deception or performance? Or just dexterity?
Sleight of hand.
I'll take stealth and deception. What'd you say, Billy?
Is there a sleight of hands?
Oh yeah, sleight of hand. So it's gonna be stealth, sneak up on the guard, sleight of hand to do the switch, and deception to have him not notice, essentially. Stealth 24, that's a success. Sleight of hand 19, it's it's good enough. It's good enough. We're taking all these rolls together. Oh my god. I don't even know how to describe this happening. You make off with a helmet of true sight.
Yo!
When you wear this helm, you are granted true sight,
Wow.
which means you can see through this plane into the ethereal plane, as well as any magic illusions, like see through all that shit.
I'd love to hear the conversation later with that, like just some regular chainmail on his head.
Yeah, the guard is like, somehow he's got like a bag of sand over his head, and he's like, everything seems fine, citizen. You are honored guests after all. And he like goes back to go
So what if it was like
That's some
what if
Skyrim shit.
it was like a cod piece or something that he's just wearing like, as a helmet?
the cod piece of true sight.
Like he replaces helmet with your cod piece.
That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, he's just got, David Bowie's dick on his head.
Hey, you said you would replace it with something non-magical.
That's
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's nail on the head. It's David Bowie's dick.
One of the most magical things I can think of. So yeah,
Awesome.
you get a helm of true sight.
What does the helm look like?
Well, it's magical, so he can basically choose when he puts it on.
Yo.
What kind of helmets does Southus wear?
He wears the kind that changes his entire face so that he looks like a younger man, about 50 years younger, who looks nothing like Southus whatsoever.
Whoa. Okay. That's sure. You put on the helmet true sight and you become a young, not Southus. Goddamn. Scary stuff.
Oh, so yeah, I'll just go to bed after that.
Okay. Heard that. Wow.
What a pickpocket. Stole the man's helm. I love it.
Yeah, that's an intense. That dude's gonna get fired when he comes back and tries to be like, "Here's my helm," and it's a bag of sand. Okay. If you're gonna wear it right now, you should look up the spell True Sight so you know what you're in for. Okay, so I think we're good for a night's rest.
Yes.
All right, you guys have your night's rest. Boom. Next morning, what does everybody eat for breakfast? Again, they have everything. Nugbug, what's your like favored childhood meal you couldn't wait to get now that you're back home?
Oh, it's got to be like that sugar, the sugar crystals, like a cheese Danish with those sugar crystals on top.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. That sounds great. The chef, it's the same chef. He makes it delicious for you. Anybody else? I mean, we know Fetha probably eats like 8 pounds of bacon.
Actually, yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. It's like 8 pounds of bacon, 2 dozen eggs, half a loaf of bread,
Yeah.
and a whole pound of butter to himself.
Gorthax, Strixhaven, and Yavara are all eating delicious looking Belgian waffles.
Definitely,
Father eats a few hard-boiled eggs.
definitely
Miss Holden has.
all the exotic fruits that he's never seen. That they probably
Ooh,
have
yeah.
shipped in or grown here exclusively. Definitely a big old plate of fruit, and like whatever kind of like breakfast. Do they have like granola or like grains and stuff out? It's gonna make like a
Fuck yeah.
giant, essentially like a giant bowl of cereal and eat a bunch of fruit.
Hell yeah. I mean, they have every fruit you can think of except dragon fruit. They don't eat that here.
Makes sense.
It's offensive, yeah. But there's like these weird, you really like them. They're like, it's like a kiwi, but it's like squishier and it's bright blue on the inside.
Yo,
And you find out that like they grow underwater. They're harvested
Definitely
from like freshwater streams where they meet the ocean.
cut
It's
a
like
corner
something
of that
only grows
out
there.
and put it in his mouth, and like the Godfather, chase around one of Nugbug's little cousins. Just like probably have a heart
Sure.
attack. Let me roll for heart attack. Oh, I got a 3.
Okay, you say that. You roll a 1. Yeah, you die.
I have died.
Holding
yet.
second death. Obviously, you don't die. Cool. I mean, do you guys attempt to make any small talk with any of the family members? Any topics you try and bring up to pry information out of people?
Of
Anything like
of the family, other than the father, do we know like who's closest to Nugbug's dad, other than Nugbug? That we like kind of
I mean,
trust as a group.
Rugbug, Nug and Rug
Okay.
are like, it's never said.
What
but they're
about
like
what
his
about
father's
Brug?
favorite
He's
son.
at the table with me and Henry. Brug.
Yeah, Brug. roll a history.
No, let me
or
talk
roll
to him.
a
Let me talk to him.
retroactive perception.
Hey, so Brug, what's your
No, I just
deal?
want to see if you noticed something from yesterday.
Oh, perception
So
or
yeah, roll a
history?
perception.
Let's do
Either one,
perception. Let's do
whichever's better.
perception's fine, bro. I have a +1. Let's go. Bam! 19 +1, dirty 20. Let's go.
Yeah, Brug seemed more on his uncle's side yesterday.
Okay.
The uncle is not without his supporters within the family, so you at least have that bit of information going into your conversation.
So, Brug, your uncle's a pretty cool guy. I kind of like the way he handles the court out there. Is
Yeah,
he
he's quite the politician.
is he a stern man, or is he have a sense of humor?
He's quite stern. He does. He made a really funny joke one time about trying to grab a lady right in her crotch. Something about grab her in the cloaca. I don't remember.
Just cringing, like doing what
Yeah.
I'm doing, like rubbing his brow.
Right. Roll performance. Roll performance. To not be visibly upset by how sexist and crude this gentleman
Well,
is.
I rolled a 1.
Yeah, he's like, what, you don't think that's funny? You don't think grab her by the cloaca is funny? It's great. It's his right, He's the uncle. He's in charge of this family. He should be allowed to grab anybody by a cloaca if he wants to.
Has he ever grabbed your cloaca, Brug?
Of course not. That would be wrong.
Insight. I want to know if he's lying to me.
Okay. I don't
Was he
have
diddled?
a perception
Oh my
aid.
god.
I got an 11 +1, 12. Probably not good enough.
I'm not rolling deception. So
Okay.
yeah, he's being quite honest, it seems.
All right. Anyway,
You realize that he's got a red hat on.
can I throughout
Oh,
like
no.
our talking, does he seem to be like putting focus anywhere in the room where there isn't like a person obviously there, where there might be a shadow guard? I'm trying to see if he knows about them or can see them all the time.
Well, contextually, you would definitely know that the whole family knows about the existence of the shadow guard.
Okay.
Like every Boogiest child or cousin coming up would think they got away with something only to get busted, even though there was nobody around, like whether it's stealing a pastry or, up to some mischief. Like
So the shadow guards are snitches.
Well, that's sort of their
Yeah, it's their job.
purpose.
That's their job. Yeah. Okay.
So you
That's it.
don't see him like staring in a corner winking or anything obvious like
yeah.
that. Like contextually, you would know he at least knows that they exist.
So hypothetically, Brug, if there was a vote and your uncle lost, would you like throw a shit fit and then I don't know, you could have the camera go away from Holden?
No, you hear his answer. He goes, "No, of course not. I would always uphold and respect the laws of our family. They are one of the most important things to us as a family, as an organization. Is one of the major power players in this realm. If we don't hold true to the rules we've set for ourselves, how could we possibly be trusted with such power?"
You're absolutely right. Does everyone in your family get a vote?
Yes, I mean all of the Boogiest get a vote, as well as
Yes.
a few other chosen advisors and attendants and such.
Understood. Are you enjoying your meal?
Yeah, of course. He's
What's he
eating
eating?
sausages in a
Okay.
suspicious way.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
What? I don't
Like
know
he's-
what you mean.
like-
This is the strangest interaction.
I am upset by this because I can't picture it in my mind.
yeah, you can. It's whatever you picture. Is that how do you
I'm
suspiciously
kind of
eat a
picturing
sausage?
Frank Reynolds from It's Always Sunny. He's got them like in his shirt pocket, and he's just like picking his shirt up and biting them.
Whatever.
Pocket
That
sausage.
could be it. That could be
Okay,
it.
that's what I see. I'll choose that.
He could be making a sandwich in his mouth. We don't know.
I make the hoagie in your mouth. It tastes better.
It tastes
All right,
It makes it seem more likely he was grabbed by the cloaca.
Henry, can you get me some more goat milk? Seems these grains
Yes,
have soaked it all up.
master. I will get you goat's milk. And Henry doesn't head towards the buffet. He heads outside.
Nice.
He's gonna go try
Fresh.
and milk it fresh from a goat. Yep.
Good job, buddy.
Thenlin and Linton, who are sitting at the table with you guys, seem pretty put off by this conversation.
Hmm.
Anybody else? Breakfast interactions? Iris plays a song. Put her
If
up on
Feth is
stage.
staring and listening and taking everything in.
Oh, Iris.
Fetha, you're at a table with Griff, Southis, and Haliax. So you're just like, Southis, you look different. You don't look like you.
What'd you do? You why do you look like why do you look so young? So wait, how old was Southis originally?
He's about 73, but you know, we're long lived.
You're a halfling, right?
Correct.
Yeah, you can live a super time.
Just saying, did you do something with your new routine? You got like a face scrub or something? Cause
The soaps, the lotions at this castle, they're just incredible. I really recommend just diving in all the way. Use everything.
as Feth is like stuffing his face, he sniffs his armpits. He's like, "Yeah, you're probably right."
Fetha flashes back to last night when he took a shower and he was like, "What's all this goo?" and just rinsed himself with water
Yeah,
and walked out.
exactly.
Nice. Griff is like, I don't like these people. They make me nervous. I mean, they seem like nice people. I just don't like high society. It's so dull, boring.
I completely agree with you, Griff.
What if we wake up that dragon and it tries to kill us all? Last time we saw a dragon, it tried to kill us.
Well, that dragon was also like time crazy. This
I
one
don't know.
seems
I
like
think birds are the highest evolution of flight.
I don't know about that, Griff. I mean, the dragon's been around a while, but you know what? I'll agree with you for argument's sake.
You know, my bones are hollow.
I feel like 50% of the people.
Really? That's interesting. Does that mean we can play them like a xylophone?
Once I'm gone, yes, you have my permission to make a xylophone out of my bones.
Oh heck yes, Griff xylophone.
Also, I was kidding. If you do that, you'll be cursed for 10,000 years.
You all heard him. You all heard him.
Damn it.
Verbal contract, Griff.
Verbal contract.
You're lucky I'm not a demon, Griff. We could have made a pact real quick there.
Wait, you're not a demon? I always thought that's what you were.
Nope.
Oh.
I'm a Goliath. Big old half giant guy.
He's just inhabited by demons.
That is true too. Two things can be true.
No, only one thing can be true at a time.
Son of a bitch. Well, I guess I'm a demon.
All right. Eventually, unless you guys have any other things.
I
you
thought I
wanna do.
heard Haliax say something.
I don't remember. I think I was just eating crab cakes.
Crab cakes.
Crab
Hell
cakes?
yes. Crab
Dude,
cakes
fuck
Benedict.
yeah,
Oh my
that's such a
god.
good breakfast.
Yes.
As a Marylander, I respect that so much. I mean, come on.
Crab cakes
Crab-
Benedict is like the greatest thing on the planet. Like,
Yeah.
yo.
Oh,
I want like
it's like a nice crab cake over the perfect English muffin, the sauce,
Question.
and then there's extra lump crab meat on top. Because why the fuck not?
hollandaise,
Question.
hollandaise with the crab cake and the egg, the poached
The
Oh, yeah.
topography
That's
and
so
like location that we are in the world. Is this kind of like a Great Lakes situation where there's like a bunch of massive freshwater things? Are we close to the coast? Or are we pretty landlocked?
You're not close to the coast. There's a lot of mostly freshwater shit.
Nice. Hell yes.
There are a lot of large lakes and rivers in this region.
I'm used to them.
I mean, the lake you guys were on before coming here was like very, very large. Oh, fuck.
Bless.
Bless you.
All right.
Do you guys
So
think I should
eventually-
remove... Oh, sorry. Do you think I should remove the Beyond 20 extension and re-download it?
Yes.
That might work. Yeah, give it a try.
I just don't. How do you re-download it? It's my only thing. I'm using Chrome, by the way. I lied. I'm not using Safari.
Okay, that's good. See, your persuasions and fucking disintegrate came through. 99 force damage, you don't say.
Yeah, that'll be fun. All right, I'm gonna do this. So, give me a minute. You guys can continue. I'm just if I'm not
Well,
answering.
yeah,
focus.
so at a certain point after breakfast, all the children, go back to do whatever they're gonna do. The non like it's just the core family, the people with decisions remain in the room. And Hugbug stands up and he goes, "All right, here's the deal. It's time for the family vote. Do we wake up Gam Gam or not? In regards to this so-called threat that is invading our realm. You all know the rules. Every family member is granted one vote. Every attending group is granted one vote total. And the advisors and hands of the king are also granted a vote. That's a total of 65 votes. Shall we begin?" And he puts down an ornately carved wooden box. It's like your standard chest sort of shape, but like a little sleeker. And then it's made to look like a dragon's head, like sitting from the neck on the table, like up. The dragon's head is open. Ah, the dragon's mouth is open and there's fire coming out of it, but the fire is so finely woodworked that in the middle of it is a slit, a slot that's just large enough to like put the voting envelope into. And you write your vote on paper, you put it in a plain white envelope, and you drop it in the slit. It's very like Survivor style. Each person goes up one by one and drops the votes. So your whole group is only given one vote.
Oh, we are awarded as a
Obviously.
group a vote. Okay.
But Nugbug, you also get your own vote. You're not counted as
Okay.
part of the group because you're a family member.
Okay. So I guess we
I mean, you
huddle up,
guys
right?
are all going to vote to wake
Are we?
her. I don't know. You tell me. Figure it out.
So, guys, it's kind of a meeting of the minds here. There's no way they can't hear what we're talking about. Somebody's listening. Obviously, we need to wake her up, right? Just gonna kind of look at everybody.
Yeah.
Just think about it for a second, though. Are there any benefits to not doing it?
Yeah,
I have
benefits to our
none.
enemies getting the jump on us.
Is it bad to wake her up? Could it like hurt her to wake her up? I don't know.
I mean, she is pretty old.
Will she be mad? I mean,
Probably.
you know,
All right, vote to
kids
wake
off
her up,
dragons
but
and,
maybe we can be
Take it
backed
easy.
away from wherever she is a bit when she wakes up. All right. Yep. Kind of put my hand in. Wake up, Gam Gam. All right. Thanks, guys.
You should wake her ass up.
Yes, I do believe waking her up is the right thing to do here.
It is decided.
You know, Saltus, that's a pretty nice new helmet you got there.
Thank you very much. It's new, very new.
Would you go buy it in town?
Don't worry about that. Just what a spread. Look at pass the biscuits. Yes,
Taste the biscuit.
Oh no,
Yeah.
not that. Yeah, it's still not letting me roll, so I don't know. I'll have to figure it out.
Are you getting box? That is so weird.
Hmm.
All right. So I guess we get our piece of the parchment And is it like a checkbox, or do we just write "Wake up, Gam
No,
Gam
you just
dash
write.
the Balladeers"?
No, you're not supposed to name yourself.
All right, I'll write it
Oh, so
in.
confusing.
Can anybody write a crazy language that they might not be able to? Oh, I will write it in Draconic. How about that? Because I can speak it.
That seems appropriate.
Let's go.
I'm glad you write it in like deep speech, like LOL, I'm a
They're like-
troll.
What the fuck is this?
The fuck is this?
Cast the vote.
Alright. Boom! A bit of time goes by. The vote, it takes time for them to process the whole thing. But it does go down.
Does anybody say anything when they cast them, or they're all just silently going up?
It's generally pretty silent. There's a few outspoken people, like Nugbug's dad, Dougbug, is like, you guys know I'm voting to wake her up. There's no secret about it. He's being kind of cavalier about the whole thing. There's a few people like that here and there, but generally, everybody's pretty respectful and quiet about the whole ordeal. It is quite serious. It's a very serious affair now, you hear? Sorry, I'm just working on some tokens real quick.
Oh God.
What? I didn't say anything.
It's almost 10:30. Do you want to take a break and set it up?
Yes.
Alright, I can keep working on this then.
Yeah. Or don't. It's all good either way. You can just roll raw dice or you just roll 20.
I'm gonna come back at 10:40. Take an 18-minute.
Yes.
Do you have your
that sounds
at-home
good.
dice, James?
10:40.
Don't you have
What'd you
your
say?
at-home dice that Matt got you?
I do. It's only my check saves and senses that don't work.
That's so bizarre. I've been
skills
having error messages for using Firefox, so I've been trying to switch it over to Chrome. But it's been working tonight.
I am on Chrome. I looked at the extension. There's full access.
Here's a better
use
question.
D&D Beyond digital dice.
On your character sheet, did you change your name to Lord Nugius
Yes.
Boogius? That was matched?
Yeah, they're both the same.
Okay, yeah, your character sheet and your Roll20, if they're the same. Try clicking your character.
Okay.
And then
like
trying.
on the-
Yeah, like on the map.
okay. Nope. It's just showing the sidebar.
So,
Sidebar pops
for
up with
example,
the
like
roll and-
when you say senses, you're looking at passive perception, passive investigation, passive insight.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, those aren't
That doesn't
rolls.
roll. Oh,
Yeah,
right.
those are not rolls. So that would be like if Cole rolls for something in the room to be stealth, he'll ask us all what our passive perceptions are. And if all of our numbers are below what he
yeah, I
rolled,
see.
then he's like, yeah, you don't see anything.
But the saving throws don't work, and the top part doesn't
Saving
work.
throws don't work.
The skill checks, initiative rolls, but not the skill checks, just the regular checks,
Like if you were doing like a strength check.
strength, dexterity, con. Yeah, those are the ones that I click. and
Okay,
they don't-
when
they
you
just show up
hover
on
your
the
mouse
sidebar.
over it,
When I hover my mouse over it, the dice
Does that
thing
little
pops
dice
up
come up?
underneath.
yeah, you know, bizarrely,
Yeah, but
it's doing the exact same thing for me. I just haven't had to roll one of those checks yet.
Initiative.
Yeah, it's the same thing for
Everybody try
me.
that for me. Because if it's not working for anybody, I'm gonna fix it.
I mean, I love rolling real dice. If you have real dice, just do that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go find them real quick. Matt gave us some.
da 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 da. Tequila. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Holy fucking shit. Da 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 da. Tequila. 4 minutes. I can't believe it, bro. Oh. Yo, is anybody here? So, do you have any way to identify if the dragon thing, the wood dragon thing that we put the note in, is like... I had a thought that maybe the thing we're putting the notes into is going to change what the note says. Is there any way you could, like, detect magic? You sound really low. There you go, there you go.
Smash things if they're not.
Oh, dude, whatever setting you have now is perfect. So you can smash it. I can dispel it. Change our vote. But it's not like we'll know what everybody voted for either. So it'd be hard for us to be like, oh, they changed ours. It would only be if they said it was a consensus to not wake her up. If they wouldn't do that. I have Dispel Magic. But I can't tell if it's magical by looking at it. I don't have
But
detect.
even if you can, it's not just like a blanket type fucking thing. Like there's
I
many
don't know.
ways
Let me
to turn
see.
off magic in a
Magical effect within range. Any spell third level or lower on the target ends.
so you have to target something. Well, you know.
But I would just target the vessel.
Yeah.
Okay, back to where I was showing you. Sorry, I was talking to Kate. I didn't realize I was unmuted.
You might be unmuted.
You may or may not be muted.
The mutining.
The mutining.
It's a Monday night mute.
Was a run by mutining. I'm fucking retarded, you guys.
What you mean?
I'm just on a different level of tism sometimes.
Yeah, same. Same.
It's okay, I still love you. Oh. I wonder if James just lost power. Oh, maybe not.
Can you hear me?
Because he can't he
Hello?
can't stop this. Hey, he can't stop
Okay, you can hear me?
the machine or the smoke
Yeah, I hear
detector
you.
from beeping. It just sounds like hitting on the court, like a basketball court.
Classic.
It's like meep. Fucking thing, this motherfucking thing. I'll fucking kill it. sugar.
Okay. How you guys doing?
Ready to go, bro?
We're good.
Okay.
Just had me a gummy. It's about to get fun.
All right. Does anybody have Oh, this is what I wanted to ask actually. Can we use the potion bag?
Yep.
Sweet. What is it? D100?
No, it's a D20.
Somebody else roll it this time.
Real quick.
All right, I
Well,
got it.
three D20s.
3 D20s.
Yeah.
Hang on 1 second. You want me to roll all 3, or do other people want to roll?
Do whatever.
One.
Go for it.
Actually, yeah, go ahead and roll all 3.
All right.
You can give him that power.
3 dice.
Can everyone try?
19, 17, and 9.
That's not. Oh. Oh no.
What'd we do?
Well, for the 19, you got a potion of Dragon's Mastery.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What the hell does that do?
Obviously, I get mastery over dragons.
No, not exactly, but you can turn into one. Now,
Hell yeah.
I'll have you roll a D20 now.
Another D20.
Yeah.
You got those other 2
Well.
numbers down?
They're saved in the chat. It's
Okay.
19,
17 and
17, and like 12 or some shit.
9.
19, 17, and 9.
9?
9!
9. 9. Okay. With a 3, you're going to turn into it's a bronze dragon.
Yes.
You're gonna be like me.
You know I love that
You
fire.
dragon.
I light my own blunts now, boys.
Well,
my own
if you drink
dragon's
the
breath.
potion for 1 hour, a 17 is a fucking potion of speed. God damn it, you did not need that.
Yes. Yes.
It's like my favorite. 'Cause I can wreck shit on it.
A 9 is a potion of stone giant strength. It'll set your
Ooh.
strength to 23.
I think
Okay.
I have one of those already. I don't know where I got it.
I know
So
where
how
you
do you
got it.
guys
From the bag
how
of
do you guys want to
potions.
split the potions?
All right.
Oh, who would benefit from those most?
I think Dragon Mastery. I vote Haliax. Unless he wants speed. If speed, then give dragon to
I already have. I think I already have speed.
Alright, what do y'all think? I just think it's for the flavor. It could go to anybody. It would be useful for anybody.
Yeah, speed would be useful for anyone. We should. If nobody's gonna take the
Turn
speed
into a
potion, I'll take
full
it.
Bronze dragon.
We'll take the bronze dragon then.
Because I have haste. Same thing, right?
Okay.
Isn't
I will
that-
not argue with you.
So we have another speed to go around. I think speed would be pretty good for Salthus.
Yeah, he could do quite a lot of damage with several sneak attacks.
Move super far. And then Frost Giant Strength,
have
maybe,
Cocaine in it.
basically. And then Frost Giant Strength, maybe to Nugbug, because I think it'd be hilarious for you to have 23 Strength and be like a crazy wizard. Just
And
like
also a dragon at the same time.
crushing skulls.
Hold on, I have a potion of Hill Giant Strength already.
You do? Okay.
Yeah.
Who doesn't have one? Haliax?
Probably everybody else.
Heliax
mean,
has got the
I already have
belt
strength
of
23, the belt, yeah.
No,
Alright.
Haliax has strength 28, I think.
Yeah.
Then Frost Giant Strength should go to Fetha.
Oh, it's Frost Giant?
Yeah.
I think it's Rock Giant.
Rock Giant
I
Strength.
Is it Frost Giant?
I have Hill
Stone Giant. It
Stone
sets your
Giant,
strength to
yep.
23.
27.
Okay, I wrote
Okay.
Frost, my bad.
Strength score to 21.
Alright, so you guys, all these potions are real. You can look them up and manage inventory and add it to your inventory.
So he's a stone giant, so he moves like half the speed.
Stone
Thinks half as
giant.
fast.
Ah, cute.
And half as description.
And does it seem like this vessel we're putting our vote into is enchanted?
No. Not aside from like if you get the impression I roll Arcana. No.
Okay.
You're an artificer, you probably recognize anything that's on it pretty fast.
Let's roll and it's taking a second. Come on, you slow bitch. There we go.
Nice.
24.
Yeah, it's enchanted, but to the extent of making sure that nobody puts anything false into it. Like it's enchanted against like fake ink or, anything that might impede with the voting process.
Okay. Drop the vote in. Walk back to the table.
So it takes a little bit of time, but the votes are counted. And the votes are overwhelmingly in favor of waking up Gam Gam. Your guys, you win by a margin of 6 or 8. No, 10 or 12 votes. Because I said there were 63 votes total. So yeah, by 10 or 12 votes. The majority of the family wants to wake up Gam Gam. But it's not everyone. Hugia stands up and he's like, well, this is unexpected. I would have thought many of you were more loyal to the cause, more loyal to the family. But that's okay. I won't hold it against you. I won't hold it against you. Shall we then? go wake up Gam Gam. And with this, he sort of walks out of the room with his attendants. Remember, he has the monk-looking lady and the fighter-looking guy who sort of accompany him.
I would like to kind of walk with them, not maybe next to them, but like start like bringing myself.
You're a
to,
little
like, just
bit
basically, I want to see
behind.
what they're gonna do. Yeah.
Nugbug looks at his parents, questioning the very strange tone that was just spoken. It sounded like you walking us to a trap.
It sounds very much that way, unfortunately. Sorry, I'm setting up the tokens final. I forgot about the rest of the tokens.
As like the
That I
kind of
needed.
tone shifted, Holton's definitely looking around, looking at Southwest. Gonna probably, if I get a second, like catch a stride with him and be like, "You see anything new with that cool new hat you got? Just keep us in the loop."
Oh,
So you guys approach. You approach the junction into the throne room, and Hugbug and his attendants are in front of you. They sort of like quick walk, but not run their way up the hallway and like disappear around the corner and
I'm
make their way
running.
into the main room.
I'm running.
The Bugius children, you know, some of the cousins and brothers and sisters make their way also into the room from a side entrance. If you move your view back up to the main room. So Hugbug enters from here with his attendants. The rest of you, this is the quickest way into the room. As you guys enter the room, you see it unchanged, except the guards that were stationed around the room are dead. They're slain. Their lives are over. You also see laying around the room, around the perimeters of the room, are dead bodies with heavy crossbows across their chests, or under them, or on top of them, however it plays out. But that would be the Shadow Guard having fallen dead and fallen off the walls. As sort of the family members make their way into the room before you, you can see them all sort of like shocked, like, what is happening? What's going on? Uncle, what is this? What is this? What? There's a lot of confusion. But it's
Where-
Zudius who I put an X on, but I shouldn't have done that.
Where are we in the room?
You guys are like about to enter the room / scene into it. You can see yourselves. I push y'all approximately where you would be. Sort of on the map. Oops. Like y'all would be about to enter the room, but he like, especially the last minute, picked his pace up to get ahead of you guys, Hugbug. And he enters from over here and he's like, I'll tell you something. There won't be any waking of Gam Gam today.
I cast
by
blight
my
at him.
edict, because I run this family and I am in charge. No, you have to wait till initiative starts to do that because, you know, he's like talking. Hey. So as you go to cast blight at him, right? That's fine. You can cast blight at him. As you go to cast it, the one of his attendees step out on either side of him, and one of them makes a quick hand gesture. At what level did you cast blight at?
4th level.
So this is a 5th level counterspell. So your blight is counterspelled, and you see the mage type who accompanies Rugbug
Can anybody counterspell the counterspell?
You can attempt.
I can't do that.
Well, sounds like a no then.
Nobody can.
So as Hugbug steps into this room, he's like, "We will not be waking up Gam Gam today. She'll be staying asleep, and I'll be running this family from now on." As he said those words, oh guys, this is not good for y'all. As he says those words, rifts appear throughout the room. Rifts, magical or similar teleportation that wouldn't normally be possible. And a familiar figure clad in red armor with runes etched all over it steps out of the largest of them. And around him, you see multiple other rifts and warriors stepping out of them. As you see, for lack of a better term, an invasion of space warriors apparating inside the throne room at the Bugius estate. This is where we roll initiative, and this is where the fight starts.
James, you don't have counterspell, do you? Are you muted?
I must be muted.
You must have
I
been
was
muted,
wondering.
yeah.
I was like, Cole's just ignoring me. He doesn't want.
I
me to
was not
counterspell.
ignoring you. You didn't say anything to me. I'm sorry.
I do have it.
I don't know if you. I don't
click
know
on
if you
your
would
dude,
notice.
Betha, you can re-roll that. So can you, Haliax. Guys, click on your dude and then roll the initiative. Southist will keep
I
your
can
17 because that's
counterspell.
pretty good.
Should I counterspell?
I don't know if you would have known that I cast, and then you would have had to have seen the counterspell.
Yeah, I mean, I'll give it to him. It's okay if he wants to do it. I'm okay with it.
What do I do?
Click on your dude and then go to the other tab and roll initiative.
What the? Hold on. Give me 1 second.
Apparently, I wasn't supposed to be high in initiative, Cole.
Apparently not. Yeah, I mean, it's even if you clicked it, there might have been a change because it still didn't auto-populate,
What?
which sucks. I mean, there's been some updates. You know, we haven't been playing super consistently. It is what it is.
I clicked my guy on that one.
Get everybody added in here.
Let me try
won't let me
now.
click my guy. That's weird.
But it's still, yeah, me need like do something.
That's okay. I'll add them all. I'll add them all. I'll take your second rolls if you roll the second time. It's all good. I think this is like a, roll 20 thing.
I want the money I didn't pay back.
I got South is.
Which one's Hugbug?
With the 10.
Oh, I see him. I see him.
The one that says Hugbug. That's not sarcastic. I just don't know how else to explain it.
The wispy motherfucker.
Haliax.
Betha took the dragon potion, right?
Nudbug is a no. Sorry, I'm just getting all this sorted out. Betha, we got the 8. Holden is a 3. That's rough, but
It's not bad. That and cleanup.
I mean, going last is not.
It's okay for the healer.
I accidentally deleted your token. I gotta go find you somewhere else.
No.
Hey, I found you.
Why could you do that?
Don't forget
Nah.
to reset your hit points and spell levels.
Yeah, don't forget to give
because,
yourself
you
that
know,
long rest, because you gonna need it.
Yeah, that long rest. Yeah.
Oh, which one of them did the counter spell? Was it the monk or the warrior?
It was the spellcaster type, who is also seems to be a sufficient warrior.
Okay. Probably a fucking warlock. Little bitch.
Okay. So I'm gonna go for the dragon cohort right now. I rolled a 2, so that's 4.
Next time anybody even looks slightly evil, we have to just kill them on sight.
Well, maybe.
I wouldn't be opposed.
Perhaps. I'm gonna go for the family cohort. Like the cousins, which is Quugbug and Chugbug and Zugbug and Glugbug.
Oh no.
Oh, natural 4 plus 2 is 6. All right, we're gonna go for your parents. I'll use Euvugius as the token for this. Oh god, 10 plus 1 is 11. I'm gonna go for Hugbug now. Ooh, 14 plus 3 is 17. Alright, oh, Griff. Good old Griff. In initiative. See, I got Griff's to work. He got a 9. But it didn't show up on the thing automatically. That's where we have the problem. Let's see. I see. Okay. Oh, geez. This dude's gonna have his own turn. Big
Damn,
bad.
dude. Hell yeah.
He got a natural 1. Plus 3 is 4. Wow. It's rough. It's rough in these streets. And first group of attendants is a 10 plus 2 is 12. There's the dudes right around him. Other group of attendants. Oh, 1 again. Wow.
Someone needs to recalibrate the dice roller.
Right? Okay. That should be most of the enemies. So Hugbug is up first. Oh god. Oh no, Rugbug and his allies are a separate faction. Where did I put them? Fuck. Okay, so here's Rug. And Zemlin and Quentin. Okay, so Rug needs his own turn. Boom. Oh, a natural 3. That's great. He gets a 5. Okie dokie. So yeah,
Is that me as 12 or no? Because I think I rolled a 12 too, didn't I? Did I roll? Am I on there?
no, you're not on here. I messed up. Okay, did you roll 12? Let's say you rolled 12.
Second time I rolled 12. I think the first
There's
time
just so much tokens on the map. Second time, we'll count the second time.
I
Sure,
didn't do much better.
I'm into it. All right, Hugbug is up first. Hugbug is also essentially that's oh yeah, Hugbug. He goes, you see him sort of step out. He said what he said about, this estate is his and the power is his, and these enemies apparated. And you see him sort of start to put one arm above his head and the other arm he swirls his staff. And he is like, you shall not interfere with my plans. They've been well laid for a while. And you, he points at you, Nutbug, you will give me what you have found. And he slams the staff on the ground, and he casts darkness. Essentially, right where that doorway is. We'll spell up right now. 15-foot radius sphere of total darkness. Yes, that's what I thought. So
Yeah.
boom.
Yeah. Yeah.
Boom.
Nar.
There
Nar.
it is.
Nar, it wasn't your.
That's not.
Yar.
So he cast that darkness, that big blob of darkness you guys can't see through. That's not great. And he's
And-
kind of just like, yes, this family is mine, and you shall not take it from me. Southish, you're up next.
Oh wait, we never did the blight,
No, it got counterspelled.
And
but I casted a counter spell.
Which failed. No, you said you couldn't cast counterspell. Wait, did you?
No, I
You
said I
can
could.
cast it.
Yeah.
Okay, what level do you cast it at?
Fifth.
Fifth? Okay, it's counterspell. Billy, roll your blight damage.
It was 43.
All right, Hugbug takes. the
No,
old
48.
43
48.
Damarino.
43 necrotic, 5 alchemical savant.
He
And what
takes the old
else?
48 Damarinos.
I think there's something else to it. Let's see.
Southish, you're right near the cube, the sphere of darkness.
Oh wait, no,
near
no,
what you
no, no.
know-
Make
you
a
know there was
Constitution
Nexus Stone
save.
there.
You might take half. Con save.
Fuck yeah. 5 plus 3?
Oh no. Are you an undead or a construct?
Oh no.
No.
Are you a plant?
Maybe. That's
Are
none of
you
your
a-
business.
If you're
Are
a
you
plant, it does double. If you're not a plant, it's just regular.
I'm not a plant.
Okay, cool. That's it. Sorry.
Do myconids count as plants?
Yes.
So right before all these enemies appeared in the room, you did get that blade off on it. And you see him like stagger in pain for a moment. As you suck the life energy out of him.
Wither him a little bit.
Like,
So Southis, what's your move here?
so I've got this fancy new hat, and I can see through this darkness just fine. It's
Yeah,
a
I
sunny
guess
day as
you
far as-
totally can. Fuck. Yeah.
And these folks don't really know that about me, so I'm gonna use my element of surprise I'm also gonna drink my potion of speed that I was just gifted
Oh my god.
so wonderfully.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hug fast as it, and I'm gonna attack.
Are you attacking Uncle Hugius, or who you're attacking? Because you were cutting out. a
Copy
little
for
bit,
everybody?
like-
Okay.
I'm attacking Uncle Hugius specifically.
All right. Boom, boom, boom. You're up there in front of him. You can roll those attacks. Your vicious dagger, your normal dagger, and you are. So you would get one attack, 26. Boy, that hits. Oh, 35 total damage, and he can't regain hit points. Wow. Wow. That's a lot. No, he can regain hit points because you didn't roll a nat 20. Sorry. You can attack with the weapon of certain death again as per haste. You get oh, there it is. 35. Wow, fuck, that definitely also hits.
Is that with
Holy
sneak
shit.
attack though?
See. No, it won't get sneak attack.
Okay.
Get the plus 10. Not plus 10, but 10 damage, but like how you get you took the strength potion, you have plus 22. That's
No, I think he
oh my
rolled.
God.
No, I think he rolled damage on the second one. You have to roll to see if you hit.
That's my bad, guys. There we go.
No, 13 plus 22. I don't know how he gets
22 does hit. You see what I'm saying though, Cole?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here.
No, the second one was just damage rather than the attack, but the second one was a 22 to hit,
Oh,
and then you can use the 10
the 22
damage
still hits.
by all means.
So you get the 12 piercing.
Okay. Perfect.
So you have your offhand attack bonus action. That's just a normal dagger. No, that was still damage. Oh, we got 30 hits.
Okay, very good.
So roll damage on the third. Or another 7 damage. I mean, guys, he is. He got quite damaged in the opening rounds of this fight. That's not great. Heliax, it's your turn. Southitch, you advanced up on this dude, having the true sight, seen through the magical darkness. Just boom, boom, like jumped around the room, ended up on this dude, just fucking tearing your daggers into his sides and like dragging him down. And you can feel you're doing just grievous damage to him with each hit.
Very good.
Holy shit, Salthus. Let's
Yeah, that
fucking
was
go.
brutal.
Doing the
Heliax,
hard
you're up.
Yeah, I have a question. Walls, like right where Uncle Hugbug is. See that little post right below him, right there.
Yeah.
Is this
yeah.
wall like that goes in an L shape, well backwards, like 90 degrees?
No,
we're
it's
at.
just a pillar. That's a pillar. If you see like here,
Well, I mean,
that's
down
like
here
a
at the bottom where we all are. Yeah. So does that go from floor to ceiling?
No, you knew. I mean, you would know that there was an entranceway right where that darkness showed up.
Yeah. I know that, but the wall next
Oh,
to it, does it go floor to
yes, it's
ceiling?
floor to ceiling. Yes.
Okay, thank you. That's all I need.
Yeah, I didn't realize what you were asking.
Then how far would Evito go around the outside to get to Uncle Hugboard?
Around the outside.
Because I mean, I imagine I wouldn't want to go through all those people, right?
It would be like close to 50 feet to get in melee of him from around the outside.
Okay. Well, either way, I'm gonna take my potion of speed. You know what? Fuck it. I'm not gonna go that way, but I am gonna take my potion of speed. So it's the only one I have left. So yeah, I can consume them. Do I need to do anything on here to do it?
No, you just say you do it, and then we have to remember that you did it.
All right. Well, I'm taking my quantity down to 0. Saying I did it.
Well, that's a good way.
And I'm also
With
going to use my
this
bonus action to speak the word Incanus to my sword and light that
Surprise, surprise.
motherfucker. And it gives flame for 40 feet. Does that do anything to this shadow, whatever?
It does not do anything to the magical darkness, but when you burst out of the magical darkness on the other side, you look like a fucking badass. Like, they're just like, wow, look at this orb of black. And then out of nowhere, like, this giant dragonborn with a flaming sword is like, "Brah!" It's
Like yelling
pretty
out
cool.
like King Jeffries. Alright.
Yeah.
So I can't rage because I already used my bonus action. So yeah. I'm just gonna attack. Hoogies. Uncle Hug. Is that cool?
Where are you now? Oh yeah, are you speed? Are you on speed right now?
Yes, I'm on speed.
1, 2,
You
3,
smoked that meth, bro.
15. 1, 2, 3, 15. So then your second batch of movement would get you there, I guess. You need, I think, 40 or 45 to get there.
Well, it's like this.
I
You
move 40
either
feet regularly.
Well, it's totally up to Cole, because I don't know what these stairs do. I don't know how high up they are.
Well, you either
I would go around the outside if I have to avoid people by going. You know what I'm saying? Like
if you go through the darkness, you will incur some opportunity attacks.
Then I'll
Because
go
you're going
around.
to come out of it uncertainly, and there's enemies there.
Okay. Then I'll go around the outside. My original plan. I was.
Okay. So with the double movement, you just hardly make it there. Like, where'd Nugbug go? Where'd Haliax go? Now I can't find your thingamab.
I got moved up by Hugbug. I'm up by South.
Oh. Yeah, you're essentially there, but on the other side of it.
Okay. Can I be on the other side of the wall?
You are now face to face with a companion of his who looks much like Ray. A tunic wearing, doesn't look like Munch, but you're pretty certain this is an acolyte of the monthly houses.
Probably has that battle stance, like that kung fu stance.
Can I take a?
Yeah, she's just dripping like.
Can I take another potion? Is it like a? Can I just?
No, you did a action, bonus action, and movement.
Yeah, I think on haste, your
extra
other
action.
action can only be used to attack. So.
Okay, so let's attack. damn. All right. Oh.
Oh, wait.
All right. Look
Holy
at that.
shit.
You come in with your fucking giant flaming sword, Incanus, and you swing in on this Monkly type with a nat 20. It's a crit. So roll that damage and we'll modify the rolls to be maximum plus whatever you rolled for everything else. That's oof.
And I think with it on fire, it's
Oh.
extra 2d6. But do I need to roll that? I guess because I didn't.
Yeah, it didn't actually put the critical damage in
Show it
for
like
you.
it does at the bottom, yeah.
2d6 plus 8. So 12 plus 8 is 20. So roll 2d6. Plus another 12. So it's already 32 plus the 2d6, whatever you roll. Rough.
Oh shit, hold up. There we go. Okay, so 6 more.
Alright.
That's okay.
37 on the first
Yeah, I mean,
swing.
that's not unconsiderable right there. That's a pretty big swing. God damn it.
Was our boy able to rage?
No, but since I'm on speed, do I get a second attack?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Oh.
Oh my
33
god,
hits.
19.
Us.
Jesus Christ. And you're
It's too bad I'm
probably-
not a level. It's too bad I'm not a level 19. Yeah,
Dude,
'cause then
for
I'd be-
real. For real.
All right.
Wait,
so yeah,
you don't crit on 19s? You might already.
I don't think so.
Do you have great weapon
It's under
fighting?
features and traits, right? It's under
He
features
does
and
not.
traits, right? Reckless attack, dangerous sense, primal tap, frenzy.
No, it's only when you're raging. If at all.
Mindless rage,
Yeah.
feral instinct. Yeah, no. Brutal critical.
Oh,
Brutal
roll
critical.
damage for this hit.
So, brutal critical, you can roll 3 additional weapon damage dice when determining the extra damage for a critical hit with a melee.
All right, you get an extra d6. Fuck. Fuck.
Motherfucker.
Well,
you
you
deserve
know,
that.
yeah.
It was meant to be.
Yeah. We all know why that happened.
Now regular damage.
You still get to roll the damage for your hit with the Flame Tongue Greatsword, which includes
yeah.
fire damage.
Sorry. I was looking to see if I could get another critical. Okay. Alright, damage. Damage. Oh, you know what? 2d6 plus
Jesus.
8. So would it... Oh, yeah, because that's... Yeah. Damn. Nice.
Like, I'm trying to picture a Dragonborn with 28 strength. You'd be bigger than Brock Lesnar, for sure. Just like a brick shithouse with that fucking belt on.
That's the thing, like,
Looking like the crocodile from
well, he
Spider-Man.
doesn't have to actually match that.
True.
Like, Heliax is as buff or scrawny as he was the day he put the belt on.
But just like anime style strong. Like,
Yeah, we could watch what we do in the shadows.
yeah.
And it's like, oh look,
I
I
have,
lift this car.
I have the power of 12 cowboys running through me.
So I'm telling you, for the first, 2 weeks, I just had to unzip and, let it out. I couldn't, hold it because I was scared that I'd fucking crush myself.
No, you run up around the backside and you do a decent number on this monk companion, but she looks up at you and gives you the Kill Bill like she's ready to go. She's not deterred by this level of damage.
Okay.
Oh god, oh crap.
Oh crap. So some of these goons are up next. The goons directly surrounding the big bad who just entered.
Okay, should read. Not gonna be good.
Two of them roll up on Southis, one rolls up on Haliax. We got the one on Haliax, it's 2 attacks. Natural 19, natural 7. 7 plus 11 is 18. So do an 18 or a 40 hit you?
If it's even, does it hit me?
Yeah.
No.
Classic.
Yes, yeah. Jesus. Wait, hold on. I guess so.
All right, we take 14 damage.
Yeah, that sucks. Alright.
Well, it's 15
You-
damage.
You cannot complain about taking damage at this point, bro. None of us can.
No.
Yeah.
So
And then
29.
Haliax.
Oh, that wasn't me?
No, that was you. Sorry. Southis.
Oh, okay. So 29. 15 and 14?
Yep.
I think I slept.
Southis, you take a 32 and a 29. Do those hit?
They both hit, but I'm gonna use my fancy uncanny dodge on at least one of those motherfuckers.
Okay. So the first one would be 18 damage. You can roll your uncanny dodge to reduce it.
Oh, I know you're spinning a lot of plates, but what are these goons like? Who are they? What do they look like?
They're space warriors. These are rank and file. These ones are armed with swords that spin with like you've seen a similar weapon wielded by Savharan where the blade of the weapon spins as if to cut through foes more effectively. These
Okay.
are those weapons, but they look more evil and more dangerous. His weapons seem like an imitation of these weapons.
They look. Greatly.
I don't think there's
What?
a roll for the dodge. I think it just happens.
They could eviscerate
Well-
someone greatly.
Maybe. So Southis, you took 14 plus 15, so 29 total damage from that first guy. The second guy's about to attack you. He rolled a natural 2 plus 11, which is a 13. Plus a natural 17, which is a 38. So one hits, one misses. You take 24 damage from the one that hits you. So you should have taken 53 total damage this turn.
So, do I get to have all of that or just one of the attacks?
Just one, I think.
Just the first attack, which was 14, so it's 7. So the total becomes 49 total damage. It looks like Nugbug's mom is up next. She's gonna be like, "Oh, Yug, I don't know what any of this is, or Nug, I don't know what any of this is. Like, I is Uncle Hug trying something? I don't understand any of this. Please, just make sure that as many of our family as we can make it out safe. I'll help you." And she will cast Dispel Magic at 6th level and dispel the darkness. That is her whole turn. Fetha, you are up next.
Let's see here. So many. Come on now. I need a new tab. You know what? Looks like you got quite the party here.
Yeah, there's a lot of enemies on screen.
Let's see. I don't know how far is that in distance, real quick. Oh, okay, so I can't make it there. All right, I'm gonna go run and back up Saltus and Heliax.
What were the helms that the Invisible Guard were wearing?
The Invisible Guard, they just were well armored. It was the normal guards who had the True Sight helmet.
True Sight. So the guys in this room are not those guys.
Some of them are. The guys with the X's on them, the two on the left over here, they probably have True Sight helms.
And the one with the X near me does not?
Probably not. You're not sure, but...
Okay. Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna attack this monk guy right in front of Heliax.
Thank you. That's what friends are for.
That's what friends are for.
Alrighty.
For good time. Heliax singing that song?
You got so lucky. I almost rolled a 20.
Yeah, I mean, a 14, though, does not do the trick.
God damn. That's it. Next turn, I'm rolling a dice.
A 15 does not do the trick.
This is
She
garbage.
is definitely, like, hands behind her back, like Kung Fu Panda style, like, just jinking and dodging out of the way of your swipes as you bring them in.
Come on. There's gonna be like 3 rolls that come in. Watch. Holy Christmas.
Playing that lag game tonight.
Where the fuck are my dice? Is my D20 in here? Of course not. Why would it be right there? Where I always leave my dice. Roll it. Fuck it. 2 seconds. Don't mind the dad noises, I'm just old and fat.
You like that?
Well, Phil, you're at least 2 of those things. Wait a second.
Wait a
Clever.
second.
Clever girl.
Clever girl.
Okay. Alright, roll 20 is gonna have to do it, because I cannot find my dice and I'm tired of holding up the game.
That there.
Nope, that missed too. Alright, well, that was an eventful
Well.
game.
That was quite the turn you had there, wasn't it?
Yep, Feth is gonna take a nap.
Yeah, another hit off the blunt sword.
Yeah,
Maybe
he
that'll
didn't,
help
he
you.
didn't get high
Yeah.
enough for this fight. That was the
Wait,
problem.
where's Griff
Griff-
in relation to me?
He's like 10 feet away from you.
Can I look at him and then try to. I know I can't say anything, but can I make eye contact with him
You can
for a
say
second?
something. You can say something.
If I can look at him, I'm gonna try to non-verbally signal to him, you, me, fly down hole.
All right, roll performance.
Okay. Performance. Oh, +2. That sucks. All right, here we go. Oh no, 6.
Griff's perception is super high. Ooh.
Yeah, you remember that other
He's-
potion? Go ahead.
He's a little bit confused. He knows you want him to do something, but he doesn't know what. So he is going to
Can I
take his
just-
turn
can
to
I just
fly
yell,
over to you
"Follow
and be
me"?
like,
All right, he
Hold it.
flies over to me.
did you want to do some sort of team up or epic thing together? Perhaps I could carry you down that hole. We could try and wake up Gam Gam ourselves.
Griff,
Is
I've
that
got
what you were thinking?
the perfect shoes for this situation. Just wait about 6, 12, 18. Wait about 24 seconds,
Okay.
and then we can fly down the hole. Wait, this is all happening in the same 6 seconds. Just follow me.
I'll be by your side, Holden, whatever you need.
That potion, that other potion I wanted to take was my flying potion.
Oh, shit. Well, if you jump down the hole, you
yeah.
can chug it while you're falling, and then fly.
That's true. I'm gonna take some opportunity attacks like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this shit. Go, y'all.
That's Griff's turn. He moves over there and talks to you.
Yep.
He's a fucking asshole. Nugbug, what do you got for us? You can see your own family unraveling at the seams in front of you.
He's like the Eric Coker from the movie.
Jonathan, no!
Jonathan. If we can simply wait for Jonathan, this will all be solved.
This will all be solved. I wanted Griff to be his own original character, but now I'm just like, I want Griff to be Jonathan.
No, Griff is Griff, dude.
Jonathan,
His arc with his
no.
daughter, he's way deeper than Jonathan. Jonathan ain't got shit on
Yes.
Griff.
And he cried
Doesn't he
a
have a
ugly
doesn't he have
bird
a
cried
love
in front of you
interest
guys.
now, too? Doesn't he have a love interest now too?
Yeah, he does.
All right. That's thinking.
Once again, muted. Oh my god.
Wow.
Does this guy have
We
the
were
red
not
armor?
ignoring you, we promise. We love you. We want to know what you have to say.
Does this guy have the red armor that we're familiar with?
No, that's like the same dude.
No
That's
helmet.
the guy that y'all fought. Yeah, that's 100p the same guy. No, he's got a fresh helmet.
Aw, dirty
He's got a fresh
bitch.
suit of armor.
Yeah, he's fresh, he's relaxed, he's rested just like all y'all. That's the same motherfucker.
Okay.
Little bitch boy.
In
Yeah.
that case, I'm gonna cast 7th level Chain Lightning. Not on him.
Okay.
Oh
On
shit.
him. Okay,
Not on him.
interesting.
Not
Oh,
on him.
not, that's good. I agree with that. I
Um,
was like, oh, this is gonna be great.
No. I wanted to hit this guy, this guy,
Oh god. Yeah,
this guy,
yep.
and this guy.
And that
It's at
guy. Yep.
7th level.
Oh boy. Yeah. That's fair.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm so flabbergasted I'm not even looking up the spell sound. Holy shit. I forgot.
Oh boy.
Nugbug is a...
Dexterity 16. 56 damage. All right, here we go. Oh boy. All right, guy number 1. 5 plus 7 is a 12. Fail. Guy number 2. 13 plus 7 is a 20. Pass. It's half damage, right?
I
So
believe
guy
so.
number 1 is going to take 56.
Let me go back to it.
Guy number 2 takes 28. Then number 3, 5 plus 11, 14 fails. He takes 56. And guy number 4, 13 plus 11, 24. He passes. He takes half of 56, which is 28.
You guys ever see
Oh,
the video
wow.
back in the
You did
day
that.
of the dudes
God.
moving like the thing and it hits the power line? So, yeah. 56.
No, it's like that though. Like you do see, like you see almost Wile E. Coyote like comical moments of these guys lighting up inside of their armor. You can see their skeletons. You really rack some damage onto these troops.
The smell of ozone
Fuck.
fills the air.
Yeah,
yeah.
big time.
I
Oh,
am
I
a
have
mummy
two
lord. I
baths.
totally
Don't forget
forgot
burn
about
flesh.
that. So let me open that real quick.
Alright, next up is Fetha, but he already went, so I'm deleting this
Why?
character.
Why am I up twice?
I don't know, but you're
Maybe
not
that's
supposed
why
to
you
be.
did so badly the first time, because it wasn't you.
Yeah, I'm claiming the.
Now you gotta
the,
go now.
false-
If you go now, you'll get like all 3 critical hits. Like,
Oh my god.
All right, next up is Quagbug. This is the group of family members who were first to enter the room. They are desperately trying to defend themselves from this onslaught. So there are 4 of them. They move up in a defensive sort of line and try and block the door to make sure there's still access for the rest of you to get through. So Quagbug gets 3 attacks against this guy. He is a more priestly type, so he's like a cleric. Oh wow, 2 of those hit. That's great. So 15 plus 8, so 23 damage to this first dude who just got racked by the lightning. Y'all are fucking these guys up right now. Yeah, he's powerful as shit. Chugbug is going to attack the same guy. Chugbug is a traditional fighter. He has a nice armor, but not as... He never took it as seriously as the rest of you guys. He only hits with 1 of his attacks. And he is going to do... Whoopsies. $16 damage. That same guy. So the one that they're both attacking is definitely looking a little bit messed up. They're breaking through his armor. You know, you don't see any sort of spells getting reflected or anything. These guys are not as protected as your boy, the big bad. All right, Zugbug, also a cleric. He's got 2 attacks against the guy in 1 hits, 1 misses. So he wields a very ornate, and when he swings it, it does 14 damage plus 1 fire, 1 acid, 1 cold, and 1 of another damage. So it does 19 damage. And then your cousin Glugbug, who is the rogue type. He is a swashbuckling pirate. You see him pull 2 daggers out from like a bandolier, and he's like, "Aha! You think you can take me, but I will have you today." And starts making a bunch of quick attacks. They both hit. The first one is going to be sneak attack. It's a lot of dice. 18 plus 5, 23. Second attack is a natural 1. So this guy's going to take 23 damage. Wow, that's a lot. And then he is going to hit his brother for 12 damage. Zugbug gets hit for 12. Okay. Rugbug and Thenlin and Linton are up next. Rugbug runs up around the corner to try and support. He sees the situation with you guys and his uncle and everything going on, and he's just like, "We have to seal off the castle. Thenlin, Linton, please go. Do this now. Seal the castle from anybody coming inside. I have a feeling that more bad things are to happen here." Thenlin and Linton run off to do that for him. Finally, we have the big bad himself. He steps forward. He cracks his neck in like a slow, menacing manner, as if savoring the moment. And he goes, "Yes, some of you have, I've seen you before. You didn't stop me then. I don't know what makes you think you will stop me now." And he's going to cast a 5th level Chain Lightning on Quugbug, to Chugbug, to Rugbug, to Fetha.
5th level?
5th level or 6th level.
I think it has to be 6th, and it should only be 3, because you get one extra at 7th level.
Oh, now you and your rules. Yeah, no, 6th level is the base spell, and it's as many as 3 other targets at 6th level, so he can hit everybody he wanted to hit at 6th level.
1 and 3 others?
Yeah, the bolt leaps for a target as many as 3 other targets. That's at 6th level.
Oh wait, I only chose 4 when I did mine.
Well, you want to choose an extra one right now? You can hit the extra orc. Here, I'll have him roll a save right now. Find the
My
room
bad, I
dice.
thought it was 3.
It's okay. He fails, so he takes 56 damage.
Alright.
Fuck yeah. So Quugbug fails. And Chugbug fails. This is bad. And Rugbug passes. And Haliax, you can roll a dexterity.
Alright.
Oh, I thought you were shooting me.
Was it me or was it Fetha?
It was me.
I thought
It is
was-
Fetha.
No, you're not.
Okay.
Isn't that? Oh, that's not too.
I rolled an 18 plus whatever my save bonus is. Plus
Okay,
5
so
and
that'll
then-
pass. So you're going to take 15 damage. And the rest of the family members take 30. And I mean, all things considered, that's pretty devastating.
Oh, wait, hold on. So is wait. Question. Is
Yeah.
Quugbug and Rugbug numbered?
You
guess
fell
that-
off the mic. What'd you say?
That is Quugbug and Rugbug within 30 feet? And does
Yeah.
that wall do anything?
No, they're all like right next to each other, coming through the doorway. You like cast the chain lightning in the door.
Gotcha.
All right, ladies, Strixhaven, Gorthak, and Yavara are up next. Some of you who are perceptive would hear Lady Strixhaven be like, "Sisters, we must fight and defend this place. Make sure that Gam Gam is awakened." And they flank out into the room. Yavara and Gorthak both run up to these auxiliary enemies, and Lady Strixhaven holds ground here and helps out Glugmog. So, Lady Strixhaven. Oh, both hit. Oh, shit. Indeed.
Let's go.
Let's go. I mean, she is Lady M.
Yes. Lady
18
Dracula.
damage. These guys, you know, they're taking some damage. Yavara. You see Yavara hits with both attacks, fighting with such ferocity, as if she finally has something to fight for.
Aw, love blood.
She actually does a lot of damage. She does 33 total damage with both attacks. That is that's not nothing, you know what I mean? And
Damn.
Gorthak goes into a rage. He rolls a natural 1 and a natural. Oh my god, Yavara is gonna take this damage. Jesus Christ. Yavara takes 15 damage as Gorthak's careless strikes lay into her. Holden, you're up.
Dragon Warfare.
I didn't see that, so I can't respond to it yet. Holden is going to look at Griff. He's like, "All right, big guy, this one's for all the marbles." He's going to kind of push Griff off of him and slam his fist into his
All
palm
right.
and cast
Let's go
haste on
down
himself.
that hole together.
Like, yeah, together might be a thing. And he's going to cast haste on himself and get a double movement speed. And he'll fly. Now the question here is, how high is the ceiling?
Pretty high. I mean, at least 20,
Hi-
30
high
foot,
enough
30
to
foot
be out of
from
melee reach of everybody to make it over the hole.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
he'll fly, click his boots together and fly over the hole. And then with his first action was to cast haste. So with his second action, he'll shoot the gun at Hugbug into a melee. I probably puts him at disadvantage, I think. So I'll roll the first one.
No, it's just even if you roll a normal miss, it still hits somebody else.
Damn, not 20. Alright, so...
Wow. You
with the
nail Hugbug right in
rifle-
the air.
Yeah.
With the rifle, it's 2d8, so 16 plus 9.
So 27 plus 2d8.
Rack the rifle. Drop it, so it's hanging from the sling. Kind of salute everybody, and just turn flying off and start falling down the hole.
Okay, yeah, that's a ton of damage. So as you go to fall down the hole, you're like controlled falling, like
No,
just
like
giving
I
up your
turn the
movement speed, not
boots
firing
off, and yeah, just go to start falling, free fall.
Okay. And you
No,
were
as
were
you're
you
falling.
almost at the ceiling?
I would say, like, I think the attempt was kind of to fly over the hole, take a shot, and then sort of like get behind and down the hole as quick as possible. So probably not at the ceiling, maybe about halfway in between.
So yeah, we'll say you're about 15 feet above the hole. Once you get another 45 feet into the hole, right? You just slam into a hard metal surface. So it's 60 feet, so 60-10 fall damage.
I think fall damage is actually D6. It's a D6 per 10 feet. So it's
Sorry.
66.
It's 66. That's I
And-
rolled 66.
Right, like with boots
I
of
said the wrong thing, yeah.
flying, like I think I would probably turn them on once I fell for like a full second. Probably just turn them on.
Well, I mean, you don't have any way to see. Would you have done that before I told you the damage you took?
I think I would do it as soon as I'm in darkness. Yeah.
Okay. So what, you're just gliding down?
No, I would say I would be flying down fast, but I don't think I'd be falling at terminal velocity.
Alright, so
So-
we're gonna half the damage. How about that?
I like it.
Alright, you're gonna take 14 fall damage as you slam into this metal door or iris or oculus that is, at the bottom of the shaft sealing the container.
Okay, so bonus action. Let's see. Bonus action. Fucking bonus action. I'll Misty Step. Is it a great?
Nope.
Alright,
It
then
is
I
a
will
solid metal
cast.
iris.
I will damn. So okay. Let me see. Measurement. I'm 45 feet down, so I could probably only reach 15 out, if not. Okay, I have no friendlies I could heal, so I'm not gonna cast a spell for a bonus action. Then I suppose the thing I would prepare to do next round is I would reach and grab. Where is it? Oh, that
Get some
takes
dynamite.
That takes 10
You got
minutes
some
to
dynamite?
cast. It takes 10 minutes to cast.
You got dynamite in your bag, dude? Just blow it up.
No, I know what I'm doing. I'm starting to look for any type of gaps, or if the stone around it seems like I could fuck up the stone.
No, bro. It is like the
No,
most masterwork artistry you've ever seen.
That's great.
they paid the best people in
I
the
can
realm.
turn into a fart and get through like whatever. I just need to make a sliver. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
even if the answer is no, Holden is trying to look for something that he can break, and I'll end his turn.
You don't find anything obvious. You could probably still do what you're thinking, but it
that's
might not, it won't
all-
be easy.
It's all for flavor anyway. I have no more action economy. End my turn there.
Alrighty. The 3 final auxiliary space warriors are up. These ones are armed with what seem to be heavy ranged weapons. So the 2 that are in melee with Gorthak and Yavara, one attacks Gorthak. He actually misses both times, but doesn't roll a 1. Wow. One attacking Yavara. Hits once and rolls a 1. So does 14 damage to the enemy next to them. And does 18 damage to Yavara. And then the other one takes his weapon, brings it to bear, gets his heavy weapon trait, so he's going to get 3 attacks. Unloading on Lady Strixhaven and Glugbug. Because this attack is like it hits everything in a line. You have 1. Okay, so one of his attacks misses, one hits his ally. Jesus, these guys are trash. And one does damage to the Strixhaven. The Strixhaven takes 20 damage. And one of the orcs here, guys, takes 30 damage. That's not ideal. That brings us back to the top of the initiative. It's 12:06. It's
Yo,
probably a good place to call it.
I was supposed to get off like a half hour ago.
holy shit, dude.
Oh yeah, you were.
Whoopsie.
Yeah, guys. I mean,
How's Hugbug
this is
looking?
political intrigue. Hugbug is looking very confident right now. And
Damn.
he's not surrounded by people attacking him. It's powerful people, but you don't do what he does without being powerful. He's like the redheaded chick from The Boys.
Mhm.
It's like I'll fuck you in the ass right now. I'm a boss girl.
Yeah, well, hell yeah.
Babe.
I guess Hugbug is a boss girl who will peg us. I don't know what that means.
Oh, Storm. Ash.
You'll have to wait and find out, I guess.
I haven't watched that episode yet.
Yeah, hopefully y'all play Wild Wild West next session, next Monday. And then we can wrap this up a week or two after that.
Dude,
Probably hopefully the next week.
what I was about to try to do, bro, okay. I just did the math and I was gonna just kill myself. I was gonna cast fucking transmute rock to mud, and then it would have been 40 feet above me as mud, and then I'm just in a mud pile.
That seems like a bad idea.
Yeah, it was very bad.
Yeah.
I was taken deep. Oh man. I love this fight.
You almost got raid.
I love this
Yeah.
fight.
At the bottom of that pit, is it like, did we discover, was it like a door or was it just like a sealed?
I don't know
There's
shit.
like a
I hit.
metal iris.
It's really dark, and I
a
slapped the
metal
metal
floor.
and it hurt real bad. I don't know what it is yet. I still gotta figure it out.
Yeah.
It could be a giant cloaca.
I'm gonna scream up from the hole.
It's
We
not
need like
just
a
an open
key
shaft.
or a ring. Get his key or ring. And you guys are like, what? This is sick.
Family members start
I'm picturing like,
fetching keys from their belt.
have you ever been in a hospital, like, for whatever reason, and you're trying to, like, find the bathroom, and you keep getting to doors that you need an ID to swipe through? And you're just like, what the
Yeah.
fuck? I gotta pee so bad.
It's kind of like that.
Oh, this is
Good
sick,
stuff,
dude.
good stuff.
This whole map is
Yeah, it's
amazing,
cool.
by the way.
I found this free online. It's pretty incredible, right?
This is fucking
Like,
sick. Yeah. Oh
there's
my
so
god.
many unrevealed rooms too.
Oh no.
And then actually I have a whole second layer to this.
We might have to